How you doing? This is Paul with Logix Magazine. Today we're going to talk about what's coming next with Logix Magazine here on our YouTube channel and on the website and some other things we've been planning. Now, for Logix Magazine, my plan for Logix Magazine totally changed as the pandemic hit. Totally changed everything that me and my team had planned on doing. I was going to bring on a team. We're going to do print a magazine. We're going to do all kinds of stuff. Now it's just me by myself. And that's okay. That's a good thing. It's giving me some time to reflect on the direction that I'd like Logix Magazine to go and listen to you guys, my audience here on YouTube, to learn more about how I can help you. Now, what you'll notice is what I offer at Logix Magazine is way different than what you get at a lot of, well, virtually all of the other channels on YouTube regarding PLC programming. All of them spend a lot of time, and a lot of them are really great instructors, and they're teaching PLC programming. They have courses that they want you to sign up for. And I highly recommend trying as many as you can. Don't sign up for 5 of them at one time and not complete any of them. Sign up for 1 at a time and complete that entire course. Okay? Then sign up for the next one and complete that entire course. Don't hop around. All you're doing is hurting yourself. All right? But what Logix Magazine wants to focus on is your career. I want to help answer all the questions that don't get asked. Okay? Well, don't get answered, I should say. I want to help you get insight to the career, a deep insight. I want to answer all the questions that are in the back of your mind that always pop up. You know, we just did one the other day on bootleg software. I mean, where else are you seeing that anywhere? We talk about how to get a job, how to build a portfolio, how to network. We got all kinds of stuff. We're going to talk about resumes that stink and how to fix them up. We're going to talk about your very first project coming up. We're going to talk about portfolios. We're going to talk about lifestyle. We're going to talk about life on the road. If you decide to choose a job that gives you that opportunity. I'm looking behind this camera. We're going to talk about how to use social media to get a job. How to manage your email, your phone, and your Skype interviewing. We're going to talk about that. So we got a lot of great stuff coming your way. And I'm excited about this. I'll tell you, I started out of passion, and the drive, though, the feedback I get from the audience, the questions, the emails, has been overwhelming at times. I'm very, very happy to help you guys. And I'm not selling anything. I don't have anything. I do have a couple of students that I teach, but they're paying for my personal time. But I don't have a great big course that I'm teaching or anything of that nature. I'm here to help you. That's my goal. That's my passion. That's how I want to serve the world. You know, I could do a lot of different things, but this is what I choose to do with my time and my life, is help you get a job that will change your life. I tell people all the time, you're not going to get a job that's going to give you a pay raise. You're not going to get a job as a programmer. You're going to get a job and a career that's going to change your life. It's going to change the life for your children, for your spouse, for your grandchildren. Okay? If you level up your value to the world, your skill set, and your children will be the recipients of that benefit. And then they will probably be able to go to a better school, live in a better neighborhood, and then their children will be recipients of that benefit. That's my goal. That's the impact I want to have in the world. Right there. If I can help you change your life by getting a better job in a better career in the automation, robotics, integration, design world, hey, then I've done my job. I've served you. And that's my goal. That's what the goal of Logix Magazine is all about. And I don't want to hear anything about, well, I don't have this or I can't do that. I didn't have any great benefits as a kid either. I have a very difficult childhood, as I'm sure a lot of people around the world do. But let me give you a brief overview. I went to 12 schools in 12 years. I joined the Marines at 17 without a high school diploma. I was 30 years old before I received my high school diploma. I was a frontline production supervisor. I made very little money for 20 years. It wasn't until I was 40 years old that I got in the industrial automation and electrical career field. I couldn't even wire a lamp before I got into the industrial world. I had to learn from scratch at 40 years old. And by the way, some 14 years later, I'm still learning. I see stuff online from PLC programmers, and I thought, I'll look at it and say, I've never done that code before, and I will pull that out and I'll start writing that code. And I always have projects that I'm working on, things that I'm doing that I continually learn. There's things that I teach. It's always a progressively growing skill set. Funny thing, interesting enough, is I actually forgot something the other day. It was so simple, so crucial, but I hadn't done it in a while, and I literally forgot it. This is a career you're going to have to spend the rest of your life learning from, okay? Learning to be able to do. And the shortcut is that there is no shortcut. That's the shortcut. Shortcut answer is there's no shortcut. Put your time in, make the commitment, and continue to grow your skill set. I'm here to help you. Logix Magazine is here to help you grow your career. That's our goal. That's our whole purpose. And we'll throw in videos about programming and things of that nature, but I really want to answer all the questions that are. It's not just enough to learn how to program. You have to learn so much more. There's so many more questions that you are going to ask and want to know, and I'm here to help. I'm here to support that. And if you don't ask me, ask your instructor these questions. Don't be afraid to not ask. Get out there and ask them, because there's more to this career than just programming. All right? You're going to have a lot of questions about what type of jobs to accept, how to understand a job description, job ad, how to put your resume together, how to build a portfolio, how to interview properly, what to say in a phone interview, how to say it, how to impress your experience. What about if you don't have any previous experience? There's just a ton of stuff, a ton of questions, a ton of concerns that Logix Magazine's here to try to help you answer. And all of it can be overcome. There's an answer, a good answer, to help you to answer all those questions. We can't do it for you. What I can do is I can share my insights, my thoughts, my opinions with you that hopefully will at least give you some a different perspective. And then you can think about what you're looking at. You can listen to my response, maybe get some other response from some of our other viewers, get their opinions. And then when you make a decision, you can go forward with as well informed decision as you can make. And this goes for not just my American audience. This is international. People are people. A lot of the same questions we have in America, a lot of the audience overseas has. It's no different. And here's the great thing: the fact that I have and continue to work with people in different ways, from people who are on freighter ships, oil platforms, who are in Africa, who are in India, who are in the Philippines, who are in Japan, certain area in Russia, Canada, Mexico. I have an actual gentleman I'm working with down in Mexico and Canada, plus all over the United States. This is fantastic. I love this fact that I can reach and impact. This magazine can reach and impact people around the world, and hopefully we together can support and help each other, and that's my goal. A lot of what I'm going to be developing and we're going to do here at Logix Magazine is feeds from what our audience tells me. Anything that you tell me, questions you ask. Like I had promised I would do one on robotics, a video on robotics, breaking into the robotics industry. There's another one on a couple other things. So needless to say, it's your questions that will help prompt the videos that I make for you guys. All right. I didn't want to take too long here, but I wanted to share with you what's coming next. Like I said, how to deal with the question of no college degree. If you don't have a degree, but how do you get a job that's asking for a degree? We're going to talk about that. Life at home for somebody who's learning automation, and even after you get into the career, is often different than a lot of other jobs where you clock in, you clock out, you go home. As an automation professional, you often bring that work home. Or as you're learning, you're often beginning your career at home. And there's a lot of things, a lot of questions and concerns and thoughts and challenges that you're going to face when doing that. I want to help you overcome some of those challenges, answer some of those questions, support you the best way that I can. I don't want you to feel as though you're alone, because you're not. This is a journey that we're all in together. There are literally tens of thousands of people who are doing the exact same thing you are. They are getting the software. They are practicing their training programs. They're in some of the same classes and courses, online courses you are. They're facing some of the same questions and concerns that you are. You're not alone. And Logix Magazine wants to be here to support you as you grow your career and break into this exciting, awesome, fantastic industry. All right. So this was Paul Venus with Logix Magazine. Didn't want to take too much of your time, but if learning about the automation industry and growing your automation career is important to you, then go ahead and subscribe. If you want to be notified every time we produce a video, hit the bell. Pretty simple. If you have a question, put it down below. I'd love to answer them. If you have a suggestion for a video, put it down below. We'll add it to our growing list of videos that we're going to produce. I'm going to do my best to try and produce about 3 videos a week. And some of it's going to be reviewing software and training and different things. And a lot of it will be my opinion on lots of questions and concerns that you're going to face as you grow your career. So until next time, this is Paul with Logix Magazine. You guys and gals, get out there. Continue practicing your programming. I look forward to chatting with you guys soon. Have a good weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye.